Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Same day, just in the afternoon now. I really like the premiere feature of YouTube, so I think from now on I will be kind of building up a backlog of videos and just uploading them, but premiering them weekly on Mondays around the same time at like 6 o'clock just about. We're going to turn that down because that was loud. So I think that's the process that we'll go with for now. So, vote. Without further ado, we're getting to the last few videos that I have of this kind of set of guns that I really made a huge bulk amount of. And this one is the H&K MP7A2. There are two different versions of the MP7 from H&K. You have the first version and then you have the second version. The only real difference between the first and second one as an aesthetic is that the folding grip on the MP7A2 has been removed and instead replaced with a rail. There's a couple other minor changes, but other than that, really nothing too much. This is also a Divinity Edition model because this actually has a lot of the working features that my original did not. And then one in particular that the Master Edition did not have that I was really lacking and finally was able to put into the model itself. So this here is our wonderful MP7A2. There is a brick missing from somewhere. I don't know where. Hopefully we can find out sometime. We'll see. So a couple of changes from my original MP7 is obviously the front grip has now been removed and instead replaced by a rail system. This rail system now features Allen's Custom Legos angled foregrip with a pressure switch, which is wired around to a kind of streamlined light, weapon light. So you can see this little blue thing around here. At the time, Studio did not support the bending of this, so it just kind of sticks out in Studio. But here you can actually see that it's supposed to be wired down and around to the pressure switch so that as you're grouping this, you can turn it off and on. I've brought back the suppressor that I used on one of my previous MP7 models and equipped it. It's a really nice looking suppressor, just matches everything really well. I was going for a super tactical look on this one, obviously. I have now actually included the MP7 sights on this rifle, so it turns out that the MP7 actually has its own sights made by H&K. I have now included those. When they are flipped down, they are pistol sights. You can see there's a front post here and a rear notch here. And when flipped up, they are more like rifle sights. So if we take and flip these up, that makes that. And then the ones in the back here make this. So now they're more of a rifle sight. For this particular model, because I was going for a more tactical look, I wanted to equip an EOTech. I did in fact make my own EOTech specifically for this model, which is kind of a first. I think this one looks really good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's one of the smaller EOTechs. You can see the battery door here, a couple of the adjustment dials there, as well as the on-off buttons on this side using the ingot pieces look really good. I really like the look of this as a whole. I've also changed the magazine to now fit a 3-stud wide in the bottom of this, and the bottom only. This goes back to 2-stud wide going up into the grip, and still features the working magazine release as well. So I've changed the curve ever so slightly. This is also the 40 round magazines instead of the 30 or 20 rounds. Again, I went for a more tactical look as opposed to the previous models. The other really big change is that I've now actually included the stock adjustment piece. So this is a pretty simple stock adjustment. If we take and we hide this out, you can see that this fits into a little groove right here and blocks this piece from moving back and forth just ever so slightly. So you just push in on this button, it unlocks the stock, you can pull it out, and then it comes back out using spring tension, and it locks back into place right here. You can see there's this cheese slope. Again, this is cut out so that small little lock interferes with just these pieces here and locks it into place. Pretty simple. This still features our bolt catch, which is this lever, our fire selector, which is obviously this lever, our brick-built trigger, and our charging handle at the back up here, which is separate of the bolt itself, so that you can charge it, lock the bolt lock into place, and then drop the bolt as you would be able to normally. That is the MP7A2 Divinity Edition, and hopefully you guys like the new Premiere system that we have going on. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video.